Hello, my name is Mars Lopez, and for my Sports Med Unit 3 project on strength and conditioning, I am doing improving reaction time. My client for this project was Sean Trinante. He works out regularly and used to play sports such as soccer and basketball when he was younger. The goals of my project were to improve Sean's reaction time, decrease the time it takes for Sean's muscles to fire, and increase his perception of how fast he really is. Why reaction time? We chose to increase Sean's reaction time because there's never a scenario where having a faster reaction time will harm you or put you at risk. If anything, it'll save you more times than harm you, because if you're in a life-threatening scenario, such as a car is running at you, the faster you react to it, the less likely you are to be injured. For my baseline test, I did the reaction time ruler test, where you drop a ruler and have the athlete try to catch it as fast as they can. And I used a stopwatch where he would click start and stop as fast as he could to see how long it would take. I also used OptoGate or OptoJump to see and track his visual reaction time and his acoustic reaction time. OptoJump. OptoJump measures the reaction time of the athlete, the interval for which the athlete was away from the sensors, the yellow thingies, and it compares the differences. So using the yellow sensors, it is able to detect when there's motion and when the sensors are being blocked and aren't being blocked. Ruler drop test and stopwatch. We did the ruler drop test 6 times, where Sean got an average of 22.8 centimeters, and we did the stopwatch test 10 times, where he got an average of 0.165 seconds. OptoJump baseline. So for the visual reaction test, as you can see here, Sean got an average of 0.417 seconds, which is pretty good, if I do say. And for the acoustic reaction time, he is when he's supposed to take his hands off the sensors. Exercises we did. We did mainly 4 exercises, 2 of them being with the agility ball. The agility ball is a ball with balls on it that cause it to bounce wildly and unpredictably, and cause for a lot of ruckus, and you have to be able to move fast and react fast to get it. Here you can see him throwing the ball up once to get the ball, so he has to catch it off the first bounce and react to it. And here you can see him throwing the ball twice and having to get the ball, which adds another layer of uncertainty, as on the second bounce the ball can bounce even more wildly and unpredictably. Some other drills we did were wall catches, where I would stand behind Sean and throw a tennis ball off a wall, where he wouldn't be able to see where I was throwing it or which direction I was throwing it from, so he would have to react and catch it as fast as he could, while it would progressively get faster and harder. And my favorite drills to do, because I saw him have a lot of improvement, was the ball drop drills, where I started out dropping 2 tennis balls, where he would have to catch them as fast as he could. And you can see in this beginning stages, he would be able to catch one occasionally, but would miss a lot afterwards. And then on the second one, he started getting really good at it and got more streaks going. But then there would still be the occasional drop or 2 where he just wouldn't be able to get it. And then this third stage, where he got really good and a lot better at catching it. As you can see, he got a lot faster and got the ball in a much shorter amount of time. A much shorter amount of time than the previous 2. For my final testing with the ruler drop test, he increased his average to 14 centimeters, which was like a dramatic increase. And for the stopwatch test, he increased his average to 0.146 seconds. So if you compare those with the initial baseline testing, he saw a 39% increase in the ruler drop test and a 12% increase with the stopwatch test, as seen from this data above. For final tests on visual reaction time, we got his average down to a 0.351 seconds, and for acoustic reaction time, we got his average 0.342. And if we compare those with the earlier data, we get a 16% increase on visual reaction time and a 6% increase on acoustic reaction time. In conclusion, overall my project was a success with my client or athlete improving over their baseline in every test that they performed and getting better at all the drills that we practice. My client said that he enjoyed the program and said that the training exercises were really fun and exciting to do. In particularly, he had a ton of fun with the ball drop exercise because he could just see himself getting better and improving while doing it. And also the where I would stand behind him and throw the ball because that was also fun for him. And that is my project. Thank you for listening and watching, and thank you.